get people. What's up? What's everybody doing? Got a bunch of new people in here. What's up? What's up? What's everyone doing tonight? It's Friday. St. Patty's Day weekend. Woo woo. Newbie with a few questions. Not so newbies with a few answers.
Maybe.
Who laid the bomb? Fat Pat. And it's for the Where are we at? In the middle of nowhere? Yeah, we're in the east. When y'all get in a new truck? Probably never.
Yeah, at this rate.
If the rates don't ever do anything.
Thinking of owner-op hauling containers. Thoughts? Where do you want to haul containers at? Let's say New York, Newark, Chicago, maybe San Francisco or LA. I don't know. In the ports, maybe. The new ones suck.
Someone said don't get a new truck. New ones suck.
No, we're already looking at that. If we go get a new truck, it'd be a old dirty motor truck probably. An old W900, like 2007 or something like that.
Yeah, it'll be new to us.
C15 Cat, you know.
Do we ever switch sides? See that it's same? It's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes.
Where the wheel is all the time, right?
For now, we're sticking it out with Travel Echo. The market isn't their fault.
Yeah, nothing wrong with Travel Loco.
Yeah.
Just waiting on this market to come up. It's been a slump for a few months, so we're just. I mean, we did over $9,000 last week, and that was just running solo.
What's
So
up, Sugar?
not. What's up?
I got the shocker hand.
No, this is shocker hand. 4 in the stank, 1 in the pink. All right, that's how you do it. Anyway, Team Freightliner turned it back in and now 2020, and I'm broke down on my second load. There you go. Something to be said for a 2007 C15 Cat.
Shocker Magnum.
So Friday night, and everybody's jacking off in their socks, huh?
There's a whole bunch of new people in here.
So is everybody wondering where we're at?
Yeah, everyone wants to know where we're at.
We're in.
I'm being very vague because I'm sure there's tons of people here. I'm sure there's not one single person in this town. I can almost guarantee it.
Yeah. We are in Sanford, North Carolina right now.
Oh, Shocker's in Holland. We were almost got a load to Holland.
Oh, we were actually bidding on a load going to Holland, Michigan by tomorrow. It would have picked up today and been there. No, it would have picked up tomorrow and been there on Sunday. We're almost going to Holland, actually. And then somebody underbid us, and so we didn't take it. How's the keto going? Yeah, it's going all right.
Fell off the wagon a little bit.
Fell off the wagon a little bit. But we'll come back.
Yeah.
We're at a hotel right next to a Golden Corral, so we went over there for dinner. Had a bunch of the meat and salad, you know.
to Sacramento.
Thought we were about to say Stanford, Kentucky. Yeah. Keto crotches, what's up?
What up, halfway?
Oh shit, man. Yeah. What's up, halfway? Shit, dog. I can't believe it's been 5 years since he and I were driving together. 5 years ago almost, man. Can you believe it?
Hey Sam, he pulled a U the other day, a couple weeks ago.
What?
In St. Louis.
Oh shit, that's right. Yeah. Hey Sam, you'll notice when I was always telling you learn how to read a map and everything. We're coming into St. Louis from like Effingham a couple weeks ago. Going into St. Louis, how you come in the 70 and then you hit the 270 to go across the top part of St. Louis, right? I went across the 270, but we got caught up in a whole lot of fog, and I actually missed the off-ramp to continue out to Wentzville and everything, and I got on the fucking, what is it, the 244?
Yeah.
The 244 Beltway that goes around the west side of St. Louis.
He got all the way around.
I got all the way around and crossed on the south side, crossed the 57 and everything, or the 55, and crossed back into Illinois on the south side, and went back into Illinois over towards East St. Louis. And I'm like, where the hell am I? But it was so misty and foggy. I missed where I was, and I'm like, how the hell did I drive this far? And finally, I tapped the phone and brought up maps to see see where I was on Google Maps. And I was all the way around St. Louis on the south side. And I was like, fuck! I was so pissed. I'd turn around, go all the way back. Ruined our whole damn day. Wasn't that the team load to Denver?
Yeah.
It was a team load to Denver.
So you need that GPS. Turn right now.
Nope. That's one mistake in many years. I've never pulled out on a pier or a frozen lake yet. I will not use GPS.
I know. Who the hell's calling you daddy?
Who's daddy? See, Sam knows what's up.
Right?
See, Sam's the kind of dude who can mess up for life, though, because he has a 10-inch dong. And no matter what he ever does wrong,
he's like
always
Miss
forgiven.
South Carolina.
Yeah, he's Miss
and
South.
They need maps and such as.
But you got a 10-inch Coke can hanging between your legs, so it don't matter. That's all that matters. You go, I can mess up for life, but I still got a 10-inch Coke can. Dick.
He called you an ass blower.
I miss Sam. We had fun.
Aww. Need you both in the oil fields? No.
Yeah, been to the oil fields, man. It ain't that great. It's a 10-inch record. What?
What?
What are you talking about? What you talking about, Mr. Drummond? Right?
Yeah.
Was baseball KB Bunt? I don't know. I haven't spoken to KB Bunt. Blocked his number.
Is that a Golden Corral cup? It sure is. Woo, woo.
We stole him from Golden Corral so we could drink wine. One bottle's already empty. Any tips on what? Yeah, we're drinking vino, bruh.
Just showed you what the drink is tonight. Damn. I am drinking tonight. What are you guys talking about?
Damn big bottle. That one's empty. We already got a second one going, and I got beer in the fridge.
Hell yeah, we're high class. That shit's fucking $15 a bottle.
Yeah, it was $15 a bottle over here. I'd rather go back to Illinois or Missouri where it's like $9 a bottle. It's amazing when you go to a different state how much more booze will cost in some states.
Remember what happened last time you drank vino? You woke up next to some oversized woman trying to rape you.
I told her all about that shit. Do you remember how I woke up the next day and I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't remember that. Yeah, okay. Almost 5 years ago, this guy, GQ, was it GQ?
Mr. 718G.
Mr. 718GQ. He's my old trainee when I was working at Henderson Trucking. And he and I got back into St. Louis one night. We went and got a hotel room. And a couple of chicks came over to meet us. And this chick, she had to have been 400 pounds. Didn't even know her. She came over.
But her POF picture.
Yeah, I was on POF at the time.
Didn't show.
Yeah, she was a little bit catfishing me, you know. She showed up, she was super fat.
Happy Friday, Dave.
Next morning in bed with, I woke up in bed with Sam. And the shower was on full blast and the whole room was filled with
yeah. But didn't they have to barge into the room and the chick's all fucking trying to rape you and you're all passed
Well, because I
out?
got 2 rooms and I ended up back in Sam's room. I have my room and that's where the chick ended up with me for whatever reason, and she was trying to get my wang out of my pants, but I was so drunk and passed out, I had whiskey dick, and nothing could happen,
Thank
I guess.
God.
Well, the thing was, though, I didn't even remember it. And Sam was telling me all about it the next day because I was totally passed out, blacked
Dave
out.
said fat girls need love too.
Well, find it somewhere else. And I didn't even believe him. I was like, no, what are you talking about? You know, this chick literally had me laid out on my bed with my dong out, trying to get me going. She was trying to get me. I had total whiskey dick. I was passed out, cold, blackout, and Sam and the other chick that was along with her, her friend, came over banging on the door. And her friend's like, "What are you doing in there? What are you doing?" And they opened the door, and I was laid out on the bed back there. And like I said, I don't remember it, but it all came down to the next day when I went and finally woke up Sam, and we got in the truck and split. And he's like, "You don't remember any of this?" I'm like, "No." He didn't believe me. He's like, "Fuck you, you don't remember it." I'm like, "I don't remember shit."
And
I've been up.
He said he had to come save you by the time she was already on her knees ready to serve you.
Oh, yeah?
He said that she was so big and her legs were so tiny it didn't match her body.
Ugh. Lisa Berger. Lisa Berger was the joke we made. "Hi, I'm Lisa Berger from South Park." Anyway, yeah, I didn't remember any of it though. And then the next day, Sam's telling me all this stuff, and I'm on, no way. And then the chick from the night before, she actually started texting me the next day, and I'm like, "Hey, what happened last night?" She's like, "Oh yeah, like you don't know." And I'm like, "I don't remember nothing." And she's going off and everything, but she started like berating me about it. You know, like, "Oh, you were just so passed out, you couldn't even perform," and all this stuff. And I'm like, "You know what? Don't even call me anymore. Up yours, whatever."
Beach ball with chicken legs.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Bowling ball with feet.
I mean, like I said, what I can remember of this chick was horrible. Anyway, I just told the chick to lose my number, don't ever call me again, blah, 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 and that was it. But Sam has made me feel the wrath of this ever since then. It was hilarious. So, cups up to you, Sam. You. Thank you. I'm all like just sitting here.
He's all pulling a bin out.
Okay, life feed's over. We don't want to talk about it.
Oh,
Hey, what are you gonna do?
hilarious.
If I wasn't passed out, it wouldn't happen at all. What can I say? Now, given this was long before she and I met.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. A whole long year before we met.
Yeah, at least a year. And I think the hotel we were staying at had to walk upstairs, so by the time she got up there, I think she was out of breath.
Yeah, it's on the TV.
Oh. Yeah, she was out of breath. Yeah, she was literally walking in and having to lean against the desk and everything. She was all, oh, God damn, she's a big bitch.
Dave said at least it was a she, sort of.
You know, it could have been a dude. I wouldn't even known I was passed out. I would have never known.
That's what's in the cup. Well, we need some more thumbs up in here. Share it around. Get some more people in here. Come on.
22 thumbs up.
I know. What the hell, man?
She was matching. Like I said, I don't even know, dude. I was gone. Well, Sam knew this, too. In my own defense, Sam knew I even warned him that I was going to pass out. I hadn't slept in 3 days because he was my trainee, and we'd been out running team loads, but I didn't sleep when he was driving a lot of the time because I was up with him all the time. So for like 3 days, I didn't even sleep. And by the time we got to that hotel, I was already doing this. I was already passing out. And then these chicks showed up to hang out with us. And I think I passed out in the chair that I was sitting in when they showed up. Like I actually passed out because I think Sam and the two of them were fucking with me while I was passed out. Is that what happened? Something like that. Anyway, they were all fucking with me while I was actually passed out. And then for whatever reason, I forget, Sam can clarify this, why we ended up in my room. Like I woke up or something and just fucking bailed out of the room, and this chick went with me, and it turned into something else, but it was all screwed up. I don't remember. Yeah, there's nothing to push into, dude, unless you just want to fuck a roll. I remember the chick. I remember what she looked like. She was fucking heinous. She was fucking this big, dude. She was huge. Did you ask her at the next one? I don't remember. Maybe. I got a good case of the Gunna HIV syphilades or something like that, That would have been, if we were actually in Colorado when that happened, that would have been a Colorado story. Yeah, the Hangover movie where I got banged by a tranny. Yeah, that was a Hangover too.
I think so.
Run, Forrest, run! It was horrible. Yeah, she had her own gravity pull. She was that big. What was it when he goes back and sees the tranny stripper or whatever? And the tranny's all, well, I dropped a load in your anus, and you dropped a load on the floor. And that's how it ended.
Did your underwear have to be turned on?
Yes, you did. Then she ended up dragging you to the room. She dragged me to the room? Okay. Like literally by my feet? Or did it? See, that's the thing. I don't even remember. Did I actually get up and walk to the room? I don't remember. I was totally blacked out. I don't know how I ended up in that whole situation. Because first Sam was telling me, and I didn't believe him. And then this chick was texting me, and she backed it up. And I was like, oh shit. Like it really happened, you know what I mean? I was like, oh my God, dude. Lisa Berger drugged me by my feet to the other room, and what is this guy 251 saying? I didn't even catch it.
I don't know.
Racial shit?
I don't know. Just block him.
Put him on timeout. This came from a rock concert. She had to tell guys are trying.
Gross.
Is that what really happened, Sam? She came from a rock concert? I forget. They came from somewhere and they just came through to me. That's all she wanted to do was get some dick by the time she made it to you. Show that shit, who cares?
It's got bad words in it, so it's being held for review.
Vaping is silly. What are you talking about? I have standards. They can't be bigger than me or uglier than me. What are you talking about, Dave? You are a handsome man.
Yeah.
Friend told her that she is being stupid to sleep with some random guy, so she got her friend and they left. She was so upset that you couldn't get hard. Dude, I was so gone. I had the worst whiskey dick ever.
Hello, Robert. Out. Sorry, we're busy talking.
Of course, I was passed out.
Right.
Blacked out. Totally blacked out. Gone. So I don't even know what happened. You gotta admit though, Sam, that's a classic story. It's one for the books. That I got pseudo-raped by a Neanderthal.
Shamu.
By a whale. By a land whale. By a St. Louis land whale. See, dude, the thing was, that night...
Fugly flaccid.
Fugly flaccid, too, yeah, that could be... the thing is, like I said, I wasn't even drunk at that point. I was totally passed out. I was blacked out, tired.
We don't know yet, Dave, if it's going to be one day off for the weekend. There ain't nothing out of this town.
This could turn into the weekend hanging out here. So
yeah, this town is like, there is nothing in North Carolina.
Yeah, I actually almost got raped by a land whale.
Thank you, Robert. Sorry, we were just busy talking about Jeremy's old whores.
Do you remember the chick in North Carolina that really thought she could be a model?
Dude, how many chicks did you guys fucking meet up with around the country? See, this is why you can't hang out with you, Sam.
It's old news.
I know. But I didn't know about nobody in North Carolina.
Neither did I. Where'd that come from? I vaguely remember somebody saying like she wanted to be a model or something like that. Back when Jeremy was I kind of whored my ass out for a while. Sorry. She knows all about it.
Yeah. Except for North Carolina, apparently.
I don't remember what that
I wonder if she was related to Miss South Carolina.
Was that the chick? To read maps and such as? What was that, from 2008 or whatever? Apparently?
Yeah.
Because that was old, the thing we were listening to.
2007, 2008.
She was rubbing on your dick. Next thing I know, she was leading you to the room. She said she wanted to be alone with you.
Hi, AA. Sugar Shine used to live in Elizabeth City. Cool. No, the truck's not down. We're just taking a night off. There's nothing out, so we got a room.
Yeah, instead of running low freight, we just grabbed a room and said, screw it.
Besides, we haven't been home in forever, so.
Yeah, we haven't taken any real time off in over 2 months.
Yeah.
We've been out on the road straight for over 2 months right now, so it's like, take a couple nights off. It's no big deal. Not if Selena has anything to say about it.
$1.15 a mile with 8 stops. Yeah, no, they can.
Yeah, I know. Everything out of here was like $1.50, stuff like. And we were bidding on loads for $2 plus. We were bidding on loads for $2 plus to get out of here, even today, and they were coming back at like $1.50 and everything. We're like, you know what, suck a dick.
Or even when they're about to take it, then they'd stall off to wait to see if somebody would call in and offer less.
Yeah, and then somebody took it for. Like, we put in for a load today. Between us and Will, we were bidding on loads. It's kind of a funny thing. Will shoots me a load that he finds, and he goes, I'm going to call in and bid 2,000. You call in and bid 1,700 or something like that, you know? So we undercut it, and hopefully they'll be caught in a pinch at that moment, and they'll give it to us for 1,700, which would still be $3.50 a mile or something like that. And we call in, and I just get sent the voicemail. Like today, a load, I got sent straight to voicemail, no callbacks. Then Will was waiting on a reply through email and stuff like that too, and they wouldn't get back to him, and then they find out that they gave the load away for like 1,100 or something like that. And it's like, Jesus Christ, people, stop taking these loads for nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, Dave said we need date night, dinner, and a movie.
Why don't I have to get a movie? That's porn. Want to get a porn?
No.
They got Skinamax here. We could order up a porn for $27.95. Right?
We're just going on the internet for free. You're trying to pick my butt with your finger.
One thing I don't remember is how we ended up in bed together. Sam doesn't remember how we ended up in bed together.
I don't know.
I have no idea either.
But the shower was going, so.
The shower was going. The room was filled with steam. Sam woke up and was like, thought there was a fire. Thought it was smoke or something. He's like, what the fuck? Then I come in, apparently, and just figured I was going to take a shower.
Right.
And I turned the water on full hot.
And then went to
and
bed.
then I went to bed.
No, Will, he runs them by us before he books them. But he can see a lot more load boards than we can, so it works out.
Yeah, he's watching like live load boards and loads getting added and canceled all at the same moment and stuff. Will's got his monitors all set up so he can see all this stuff, where we're just on our phones trolling the DAP board and stuff like that. So he sees things like, you know, to the second. So
we're at the Bayview Hotel.
Wyndham Bayview something, and
by the right behind the Golden Corral on 412 Business.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sanford.
Yeah.
North
but
Carolina.
Will he gets us really good loads.
Yeah, Will does get us some good loads.
I can say that with the market the way it is, that he probably gets us the best paying load that there is to be offered in that area.
We went to the gas station and the girl was like, I can be a model. Oh, yeah, I remember that. I can't remember what she looked like. I think she was a white chick with blonde hair or something like that. And she's like, I can be a model. Didn't I make some sarcastic remark at her or something like that? Like, yeah, I bet. Or something like that. But she was some fugly Midwest white trash chick. She's like, I want to be a model. We're like, oh, yeah, you could definitely, yeah, you could be a model.
So you went to Dallas for 15. You went 1,200 miles for $1,500 bucks.
Yeah, because Dallas is like 1,200 miles away, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a really horrible rate.
It's horrible.
Yep, 1150.
Oof.
Yeah. You can't be doing that. You gotta, at least whatever your miles are, times that by 2, and that's what you should be asking for.
Yeah, you should be doing $2 a mile. If everybody just demanded $2 a mile, guess what? Everybody would be getting $2 a mile.
Yeah.
Stop taking low freight.
Yeah. There's no reason for it.
Don't feel desperate.
Well, thank you, Austin.
$2.
For studies.
I can go buy me a can of OE.
Where are you planning on going after Travel Loco?
McDonald's.
Thank you, Justin. Well, there might be plenty of chicken loads, but they're not on the DAP board.
Yeah, if the loads aren't available, they're obviously gone somewhere else. We're not seeing them. We are great to follow, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Tyson plant here in Sanford, but none of their loads are popping up. So, been watching your videos, and you were correct. We have much more in common. And I thought I have a question about buying my first truck since you made a plan and accomplished it. Why? You're at Prime, dude. Why would you ever want to leave Prime when you're making so much money and doing so much?
No, but seriously though, what's your question?
Crazy Bags, our love-hate relationship with Crazy Bags is in here tonight. Everybody say hi to Crazy Bags.
Yeah, say hi to Crazy Bags.
Not about leaving Prime. If you want to buy your own truck, you going to stay at Prime? Why would you want to do that?
Yeah.
I mean, Junior did it. He bought his own truck, stayed at Prime. Hey, you know. And you know what? If you want to stay at Prime, use Junior as an example. I mean, we're friends with Junior. We've known him since we were at Prime and everything too. Junior and I mean, us, we're friends. You know what I mean? Granted, we went our own way and we've done our own thing, but we've kept in touch with Junior and all that kind of stuff. Junior has a good thing going at Prime. He gets a shit ton of referral bonuses. He bought a second truck. He's got his own thing going on at Prime. And Junior has called me while we were at Landstar, and even he's wanted to know numbers while we we're at Travel Loco and everything. He wants to know what else is going on in the world instead of Prime, you know. And you got to think about, I told him straight up, I go, dude, if you have a good thing going on at Prime and you're making good money, you may not want to upset that. You know, I mean, you're doing
I would
okay.
say with Prime, just do their lease and then get the payoff and get another new truck, because you get a big chunk of money for that payoff.
Yeah, even if you want to stay.
You're always in a new truck if you're gonna stay at Prime.
Yeah, because being at Prime, I don't have any bitches about Prime. Crazy bags. This will go directly to you, so you know what I feel about Prime. There's nothing wrong with Prime. Okay, they got their own system. Everything's cool. They got great facilities, great maintenance, great equipment, all that stuff. I mean, going to their terminals is top notch. Free showers, the cafeteria, all that kind of stuff. Great. Okay, but you're going to be under their control all the time. Okay, when we were there, we were not making much money. We were making like $1,800 a week as a team. Our take home, our net every week was like $1,800 a week, and we were raising the question the whole time we're there. We should be doing better than this as a team. We should be doing like 3,000 plus a week.
Yeah,
take home, and it's like they would not remedy this problem for us. We talked to them. We did all the legwork.
Yeah, we went to the
ACE 2 course and all this stuff, and like talking to the dispatcher, talking to other people at Prime about what can we do to do something better here. And when the crunch came down, we said, can we get a new dispatcher? Would that help? No, we can't let you do that. Why don't you keep running with him for a while, blah, blah, blah. And as soon as that happened and they kind of shut us down, we realized it wasn't how we ran the truck. It wasn't anything. We were getting incredibly low rates and not getting run properly. And that's really what it came down to at Prime. And when push came to shove, it was time to move on, and that was it. We even had the inclination, we could have stayed at Prime for some time if we were making decent enough money.
But we were there 7 months.
And we didn't do shit.
We were only able to save
$5,000.
$5,000.
That was it. And it wasn't because we were reckless or lazy. We ran every load they gave us. We took every bit of advice they gave us. We're just trying to get you to we're just trying to get you to a better area and get you some better rates. And all of a sudden we're getting $1.10 a mile, and it's like, dude, come on, man.
They always wanted to send us to Florida and give us like 80 cents out.
Yeah, it was just stupid. Yeah. And the thing is, I've been an owner-operator before, so I go, dude, it can't be this bad. I know. I've been an owner-operator before. I know how this goes. And the only reason we were really at Prime was
because I didn't have any experience.
She didn't have enough experience yet, so that's the reason we went there. But it just didn't work out. So if you're doing okay at Prime, then keep doing it. If you're happy with it, if you're happy with training and all that kind of stuff, and you're making enough money, go do it. Personally, it's not for me, but there you go.
Yeah, I mean, when you're trying to run your own business but you're depending upon somebody else to give you your money, it doesn't really work out.
What are the keys to success at Traveloco? I would say autonomy. Control it for yourself as much as possible, which we're trying to do more and more of. Will's done us good. He's found us a lot of great loads and stuff. I think as time goes on here, I need to have more. The one thing we're kind of lacking right now is access to all the load boards. Having control for ourselves and picking more of our own loads as time goes on and everything, that will be helpful. Like I said, last week we grossed $9,100, take out fuel, insurances, trailer payment, truck payment, everything. We took home about $5,000. That was a good week, This week we didn't do much. We got a couple of loads. So far, unless we get a load tomorrow that pays off before cutoff on Monday morning, we've only done like $2,200 this week. But we haven't bought any fuel. It'll basically, at this point, we're going to cover our overhead. We might see a little bit of money off of it. So this week is a down week. It's just kind of like back and forth.
It'll probably be our worst week.
This will probably be our worst week. We're not going to go negative. We're just going to kind of break even,
The ACE lease makes sense since I'll be paying the truck payment anyways. I mean, you think about it, if you do the lease, through Success Leasing or whatever it is, then by the time your house is paid off, you'll be at the end of your lease where you're either going to have to pay that balloon payment, or they're going to cut you a check for 20 grand.
Yeah,
so
whatever that payoff at the end of your lease is too when you turn it back in, and then like I said, dude.
I would take the check and get another new truck. Is what I would.
I would take the check and walk.
Yeah, and go buy your own truck.
If your credit's good and you can actually go get your own truck somewhere, go do that. And then you can sign on to a company. If you have your own truck, you can go anywhere you want. You don't have to stay with Prime, you know. And then you go look at places that are paying a higher percentage, have more availability of freight than rather. Because I'll tell you what, we've actually hauled one Prime load, I think, since we've been at Traveloka. We hauled one Prime load. And the thing is, you don't realize while you're at Prime that $1.50, $1.70 maybe you're seeing for a good load at Prime. That load's paying $3 plus on the open load board.
Yeah.
When Prime, when you see a load come across to you as a lease operator at Prime, you're seeing like half of the rate that they're actually making for it. How do you think Prime is so big and has so much stuff? You know, like so all their facilities and all that. You know, they own in Springfield. They own their yard. They own the hotel over there. They own, what is that? The Ramada.
Yeah.
With the Fire and Ice Grill and the convention center, they own all that. How do you think they own all that? Because all the rates that they're giving to their lease operators are already cut in half by the time it makes it to you. You're not seeing the real rates that they're making. That's the thing about Prime. I mean, good on Prime, they're making money. And if you're happy with the money you make on their lease program, hey, how about it? You got a brand new truck, you're driving good equipment, you got their terminals, you got all these kickbacks.
He's saying a lot of his loads are between $2.50 and $3. Now, I would say if you're a trainer there, like an actual trainer, you probably do get better loads than.
That's your actual cut to the truck is $2.50 or $3 a mile. If that's true, dude, then that's great.
Yeah.
We
were not fortunate enough to benefit that.
When we went to our ACE 2 course, we were averaging $1.41 to the truck. And from that $1.41, we had to pay fuel, the truck, you know, insurance, all the overhead, and then we had to pay ourselves. And we were getting $1.41 a mile. That's why we left. It was like
our best load at Prime was from freaking Ontario to Maine.
To Lewiston, Maine. We went to the Walmart in Lewiston, Maine. We got $1.67. That was our best load at Prime.
It was just a little bit over $5,000.
It was only because of the gross pay of it, not the rate. But the money we actually made off of that load to run it in like 3 days or 4 days or whatever it was, that was the best we did.
Yeah,
and when we raised the question of like, why is that the best we can get?
And they're like, oh, well, it averages out.
It averages out, you know.
Well, you know, in order to get an average, you have to have people up here who make a lot and people who make a little. You know, and it's like, we kept asking them, well, why do we have to be in the average? Why can't we get any of these other good loads? You know? And then they said, because, you know, they went and looked through it, and, you know, some bald guy there in Springfield, you know, we had a big old long talk, and he's like, well, you're doing good. And, well, no, it doesn't matter.
He goes,
your idea of doing good is sitting at home working at a freaking regular 9-to-5 freaking $12 an hour job.
He says our gross for the year to us, you know, like the pay we would make after truck payment, fuel, everything, all of our overhead. He goes, well, you guys are on track to make $100,000 this year between the two of us. It was like $50,000 each.
Yeah, that sucks.
To stay out with no time off. We took no time off at Prime. We stayed out the whole time, running everything they gave us. Well, you guys are on track to make $100,000 this year. That's pretty good. And we both looked right at the dude, and we go, no, it's not. What are you talking about? We've been out on the road straight for almost 7 months at that point. We're like, that's not good to make $100,000 a year between two people.
And they didn't want to give us a different dispatcher, even though they said that we had one of the weakest dispatchers at Prime because he was new and he didn't really know what he was doing.
But, you know, give him some more time.
Yeah.
They're like, we can't get a new dispatcher. And they're like, no.
Yeah.
And we're like,
7 months there.
All right, thanks.
Like, whatever.
They sent us walking. They're like, no, too bad, so sad. You guys are doing just fine. Go ahead, walk. And we're like, no.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not company drivers.
Yeah, we're not company drivers, dude. Hell, company drivers make more than we do, and they have benefits. It's like, no, why would we keep doing this? This is freaking stupid. So that's really what it came down to. So that was our experience at Prime. I don't bag on Prime as a company. Like I said, good equipment, good facilities,
Yeah.
you know, great maintenance, all that kind of stuff. Anything you want at Prime, you can get it.
Yeah.
It's handed to you. You don't have to worry about it.
But the
All
whole
the responsibility is
yeah.
taken off of your shoulders. You don't have to worry about it. Something wrong with the truck, put it in the shop. So, you know, trailer brakes, call roadside, you know, whatever. Insurance, don't worry about it. You know, all this stuff. You just wait for your check to drop in the bank every week. That's all you have to worry about.
Yeah. What's our thought on TLI lease? Don't.
Don't. Just be a company driver if
Yeah.
you're going to go to TLI.
Yeah.
Don't do the lease.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just be a company
just be a
driver
company there.
and pump miles. They have all this dedicated LTL freight stuff that you can do, drop and hook, all that kind of stuff. Get your 58 cents a mile or whatever
Yeah.
they're paying. Get their benefits and everything, and just pump out company miles. Do not do the lease at TLI.
Yeah. And whatever you do, don't do the 11 Western Estes contract
If you're a company driver, who cares?
because you still can't sleep.
Yeah, you can't sleep because there's short runs
Yeah,
everywhere.
it's like 500 miles
You'll
everywhere.
sleep for like 2 hours and wake up. Oh, it's your turn to drive because you've got to drop and hook. It's like, God damn it. Yeah, well, and company drivers, they put on long stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But either way. Going to Beacon on the company. Was that Beacon Movers? Oh, Beacon going to TLI on the company side? Is that what I'm getting?
I guess.
Yeah, if you're going to TLI on the company side, just
Oh, Beacon Transport in
oh,
Nashville?
we weren't at Beacon Transport.
No. I think he was just asking. He probably seen one of our videos.
Again, crazy bags, Beacon Transport. We were not working there.
Yeah, no. That's next week.
That's next week.
We already got the apps in.
Is Prime a good place for a newbie? Yeah.
Yeah.
Go get their training, go through their whole rigmarole for a while, and then once you get some experience, see what else is out in the world.
Why have Will as a dispatcher? Why not do it yourself? Because he can see more than we can. He
We can
finds
do it
us load-
ourselves.
Yeah, we can do it
We've
ourselves.
booked our own loads now.
Yeah.
It's just
But
Will
he's-
finds stuff that we don't.
Yeah, he's gotten a lot of loads that are not on the DAP board that pay a lot. So, I mean, if we can use him to our advantage, why wouldn't we? I mean, we got to give up 15%.
Yeah.
Might as well utilize our 15% that we got to pay to the company for something.
If they take you, been unemployed for the last bit, and they denied me for it.
No. Somebody, he tried to go to Prime. They said no.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
Some take up with a Prime. I
Yeah.
don't know. We're 2 years removed from Prime,
Yeah.
so I don't know. And if anybody were to ever ask me, would I ever go back to Prime?
No.
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 If I had to choose a company driver job, maybe, but would I ever be a lease driver again? No. But then there's plenty of other company jobs I would go for that have better benefits and stuff too. So
Yeah. Does Will have any parameters to book a load without checking with you? No, none. He cannot book a load without us. He can book it all day long, but it doesn't mean we'll do it.
he did have one load he booked without asking me first because it was in a rush. And he called me up and said, "Hey, I booked you a load." And I'm like, "Why the fuck did you do that?" You know, we actually got pretty pissed about that. Like, don't ever book a load without telling me.
Now, why would we share those secrets with you, Orlando?
What's the agency codes for those dedicated runs?
I
There's
don't
lots
know.
of dedicated runs.
Yeah, there's lots. Just about every one
I
has
will.
them.
Well, we're not there. I'll tell you
Yeah.
the agencies that have team stuff, but you got to be a team.
Yeah, you got to be a team.
They're not going to talk to you very much if you're just a solo coming
Yeah,
in.
they
But
want
you
all
got,
teams.
JRG, Crossin, which was GAD, and CGI. And VAM, there's a good one.
Yeah, bam.
GAD, there you go.
Yeah.
Those are the main places that have all the FedEx, UPS, you know, they got ABF, other LTL companies that have all these contracts. Some of these contracts might involve hauling a 53-foot van. Other ones might be hauling doubles. So ABF doubles, yeah, there you go. It's where you'll be a power only. Your truck will come in and you'll haul their company trailers. but you'll also get 70% of the revenue. So that could be a good rate.
Yeah. What's minimum experience you need for prime? It depends on what kind of driver you're trying to be.
Like fucking minus 2 months. Green trucker, it depends on if you're a trainee or you already have your CDL. If you already have your CDL and you've done some over the road time, probably 3 months.
Yeah, I had 3 months.
You trust little dog, want to buy a bridge? Hey man, think whatever you want. Will's done us fine.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bag on Will.
No.
He's done good for us.
Yeah, he's done a great job.
He's out there running and gunning every day. He's always looking for loads. So
BAM is offering teams $41,000 a month dedicated. Yeah, email us that shit. You got any info on that big time trucker?
that's
email
what
it.
we're doing on our FedEx run.
Yeah.
We are doing 42,000 a month
Trucking
on
with
our
Selena
FedEx.
at gmail.com.
Yeah. Trucking with Selena at Gmail. Show me.
Yeah. Show me. Show me the money.
Yeah, they do yellow freight. There's multiple agencies at Landstar that have a whole bunch of LTL contracts that are paying anywhere from like $2 a mile to $4 a mile. Depends on what you get into. They may be round trip dedicated runs. They might just be single runs. That like, there was a big one with VAM. That was Indianapolis to San Bernardino, but you had to find your own way back to Indianapolis to get another one. They didn't have a roundabout. So
you
round
said
trip.
it's 61,000 before your cut. Yeah, that's more than we were doing on the FedEx.
Before your cut. No, we were getting.
No. He's saying the ones they're offering are 61 before your cut. It's 41 after you get your cut.
Yeah, that's what we were doing on ours.
I thought we were only getting 20 after our cut.
No,
Oh.
no, we were doing 64,000 a month on FedEx
Oh.
gross. We got 42,000 a month net.
Yeah, email us that shit big time.
And then after we paid our truck payment, fuel, insurance, and everything, we took home on FedEx roughly $26,000 a month. No joke. My beard is weird. I got scruff right now. Fuck you, weed.
But what I heard is that you and Jeremy are lazy. Yeah, we're so lazy, nailed it. You should ask the crazy guy. We're lazy and yeah.
Yeah, you coming around from Crazy Bags. We're
Yeah.
lazy.
Yeah, he's in here, so you know.
Yeah, talk to Crazy Bags. He knows how lazy we are.
Yeah.
Right, Crazy Bags?
Yeah. Yeah, because running 7,000 miles a week, 6 months straight with only 2 weeks off, that's lazy.
You guys ever do? I did some flatbed and oversized heavy haul equipment and stuff like that, but it was just a company job. So I've done it, but yeah.
Yeah. We know we should have stayed on the FedEx run.
I got man semen in my beard.
Why did we leave FedEx? Because we were burned out. So burned out.
Yeah, we were burned out. It was affecting.
In
It was affecting everything we did. The money was nice, but
Yeah, it was affecting our health and stuff. But in hindsight, we should have just took a really long vacation from it, like a month or something, and then went back
yeah.
instead of
I've
switching up.
heard you quit 15 companies in 10 months. Yes, Cascadia, that would be 15 companies in 3 months.
In 3 months.
Get
yeah.
it right.
And we are already approved and going to start the next 20 over the next 2 weeks. So
The
it's like
new Mack trucks. Yeah, those new Mack Anthems are nice. I wish they would have made a bigger sleeper on it. It's still just their standard. All they did was took a Max or a Mack Pinnacle and put a different hood on it basically and redid the inside a little bit, but it's still the same size sleeper. I don't want a small sleeper. If I was going to buy that truck, I want a 85-inch sleeper or something like that. You know what I mean? It's like they just gave you the same old 70-inch sleeper.
Yeah, we really want it. Send it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we really want it. Send it.
I mean, we do have our apps back in with Landstar, but they're in the works. So, I mean, we're not jumping ship yet or anything like that. So, but if we had an honest offer from one of the agencies at Landstar, I mean, this is true. I mean, it's just money. It's just business. That's all it is.
Yeah.
You go where the money is. that if this market is going to stay shitty and we get an offer for one of these dedicated contracts again,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, we're definitely going to consider it. I
Yeah,
mean,
because
we're not stupid.
We
We're
have
not going
our
to turn down money.
We have our 5-year goal, and whatever gets us to that goal is what we're going to do that.
Steve Knorr, you own your trucks. Debt is death, yes. And that's where, too, like, if we're going to stay here, we've already been planning, I'm going to go buy an older truck with a smaller payment, pay it off, and be debt-free. Insulation is key. Anybody that gets in this business, insulate yourself. That is a key to getting around. Ultimately, they work for one company themselves. Yeah, I mean, that's really all it comes down to.
Yeah, we started our LLC when we went to Prime.
Yeah, we started when we went to Prime, and we've had it ever since. And here we are almost 3 years later with the same LLC. We work for ourselves. Yes, we got it and we worked for Prime at the time, but once you get your own truck, you have to look out for yourself. That's it.
No.
Did we hit the $1 million yet? No.
No.
Last year, I mean, it wasn't our take home, of course. We grossed about $400,000, and most of that was in 6 months of running for FedEx. So we made $400,000 in 1 year. I mean, there's nothing to shake a stick at. You know what I mean? Why not lease to lease, team drive it till...
Team drive it until the warranty's out and then get another.
You know, ultimately you want to dial down your debt. Shocker. I mean, if you want to go to Prime and keep leasing trucks or something like that, fine, go ahead. If you're making money and you're doing okay, fine. You know, it eliminates your overhead. But if you want to be more independent, like I said, the more independent you want to get, the more responsibility you're going to have. A place like Prime, you really don't have that much responsibility. That's really what it comes down to. You're out there trying to make more money. You're ultimately driving to make more money, but your responsibility is very low. So the less responsibility that you have to your equipment, to the system, to the company, if that company is yours, the less responsibility you have, the less money you're going to make. They're going to take a bigger piece of that pie.
Give him a thumbs up.
Who?
Said thumbs up, Jeremy. If you read, I will Facebook you the info later.
Yeah, plan to join Prime by a senior video. Don't want that trainer.
Oh, there's a ton of trainers.
There's a ton of trainers at Prime.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, go to Prime, get your year plus. I mean, get a year plus in. You know, I mean, think of it this: if you wanted to go buy your own truck, you go to Prime, stay 1 year at Prime, and save all your money, and then work out a way to go buy a truck. You could go someplace like Landstar and have total independence. You could run it how you want. So, if that's something you want.
If you really want to be a business owner, you got to run your own business. You can't.
Yeah, some people need to be managed.
Yeah.
Some people need to be told what to do. If you're not self-motivated, you're not self-driven. Where are we at? Sorry, feed cut off, we're back.
Yeah, I mean, we're back. But yes, our truck can haul doubles.
We can do everything.
Yeah, we can do everything. We have all of our
Well, we just don't
endorsements.
have a pedal hook on this one, so if we wanted to haul dollies around and stuff like that. Have we seen the little guy trucker lately?
Just on YouTube.
Just on YouTube. Did you guys get the new truck that y'all wanted? No, we still got our
No.
same truck. No worries, Dawn, you won't get me. Yeah.
Has Will left YouTube? No? Now he revamped his channel.
He's revamping his channel. He's doing other stuff with it now. From what I've seen, he hasn't told me specifically, but I'd imagine since he's not on the road anymore, he'll start doing other stuff.
Yes, Landstar requires hazmat.
Yep. Go get your hazmat. Go get all your endorsements. Make yourself
Hazmat doesn't mean you gotta carry scary shit. It just means that you can carry like a truck full of bleach.
Or a truckload of flour, maybe.
Or even hairspray. I mean, or batteries. We did a load of freaking like Energizer batteries, like double A's and C and all that. But because you have so much of it, you gotta have
corrosive.
You gotta have a placard for it.
But you're only hauling batteries.
But it's just batteries that you put in your flashlights. It's like not a big deal.
Truck by show, I'm a sub on that channel. I told him how cool you all are. Actually, funny, the Truck Boss Show sent us an email just today.
Yep.
You might have been responsible for that.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
So, in another month, maybe.
Yeah, they wanna talk to us mid-April. Yeah, endorsements open up more doors to make money. Yep.
Yep.
Well, even if you want to be a company driver at a lot of these companies like Covenant and everything else, just to have your hazmat
get you more money.
You get more money a mile, even if you're not carrying hazmat. But just because of the fact that you have it, you get paid more every mile. So why wouldn't you do it? And it's what, every 5 years?
Why turn down good money?
Yeah.
I mean, even if it's only an extra few cents a mile or something like that, just because you have that endorsement,
I mean, we haul mustard gas for the government,
Yeah,
so
we actually haul chemical weapons.
Yeah, for the government.
For the government.
So it's not a big deal.
It's not a big deal. We hauled dynamite.
We had, dynamite.
And we even got in an accident while we were hauling 40,000 pounds of dynamite.
Yeah.
A guy smacked us doing 80 miles an hour, ran right into us, and the cops all showed up and everything. And they're all, what do you got in there? Do we need the fire department? I'm all, yeah, there's 40,000 pounds of dynamite. Yeah. They're like, oh, the cops are all freaked out. They're all, oh my God. And I'm like, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I mean, I was actually the cool one out there. The cops with their guns and everything should have been the cool ones. Like, oh yeah. They were actually like, oh, I'm like, what? It's fine. Don't worry about it. I already checked it out. It's cool. They actually took my word for it, because I'm hauling it. And I'm like, it's fine. Don't worry about it. 40,000 pounds of dynamite. Don't worry about it.
No, it was coming into Dallas.
It was in Dallas. It was on the 35 just north of Dallas.
Some dude ran into us smack dab. I mean, like right in the middle. If you took a tape measure and measured it straight to the middle and drew a line, that's exactly where it hit us. And then he tried to say that, they were swerving all over the road. No.
Yeah, people think. Yeah, most people don't know much about hazmat, and it's like pulling 1.1 explosive is like the worst you can do. And we got hit at 80 miles an hour by a car. What you think,
Oh, it woke me up. I was sleeping.
Yeah, she was in the bump.
I sat straight up, dude.
And I was driving.
Sounded like something blew up.
And it just, boom! I mean, just smacked us like a wrecking ball, and it was funny as hell. And I managed to pull over down the road somewhere in a safe spot. Like I said, I called into 911. Hey, I got hit. Whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, because we had to go like 3 or 4 exits down until we could find a safe place to pull off because we have dynamite. You can't just pull off the side of the road.
Yeah, heavy haul, true.
Yeah.
And if we had stayed at Landstar, that is something I considered, that we go get a much heavier truck, W900, 379, something like that, with big motor, big torque, all that kind of stuff that was outfitted for heavy haul. If we wanted to stay at Landstar, maybe go over to hauling like RGNs and all that kind of stuff. Well, we made the video a ways back. It's been over a year ago.
Yeah.
It was called It Could Have Been the End. If you go back on our feed, way back, over a year ago now. It Could Have Been the End, or something like that. It was a video that, it was after the accident happened. We were talking about it.
And I think there's pictures of the bumper in there too.
Yeah, I showed pictures. Because we were at Tri-State at the time, we didn't want to show any pictures of the actual truck and where we worked, because they have a lot of stuff with military freight, DOD, and all that kind of stuff that we didn't want to expose where we worked and have it come back on us.
Yeah.
So we kept everything pretty secretive while we were working at Tri-State. Once we left, we didn't care, but
No, we missed the last storm.
Are fireworks and dynamite the same? No, typically fireworks I think were 1.4.
Yeah, 1.4.
Yeah, 1.4 or 1.5.
Dynamite is 1.1 and blasting caps are 1.5.
1.5, 1.3?
1.5 is blasting caps.
Oh.
Yeah, well our GoPro just died, so we gotta fork out more money for that, but we're not making enough money yet, so. I'm not gonna buy no more road
We're
footage for
gonna
a
get
while.
one of those, what, GoPro 7?
Yeah, the new 7.
With the Bluetooth and all that kind of stuff
Yeah.
too. We're in Sanford, North Carolina. So fireworks are not as dangerous.
That's not necessarily.
Not
it's
true. I mean, you don't want to have an
Just, they're
ignition
still
source.
part of Class 1. They're just a different division of Class 1.
Definitely don't want to have an ignition source around them. Fire, open fires, stuff like that. That's true. Are we coming to Matt's?
No.
It doesn't look like it at this point. We haven't had any reason to want to go this year. Nobody we know is going. You know, we're just like, you know.
Well, they all have a wide
Yeah, they all have a
lens.
fisheye lens on them.
Yeah.
You can adjust the lens ratio.
Yeah, but that new
GoPro 7.
GoPro 7 looks pretty freaking cool, and you can directly go live to YouTube from it.
Shocker, you seriously don't know what Matt's is?
Mid-America
Mid-America Truck Show in Louisville, Kentucky. It's coming up next week. I mean, we're close enough. We could actually go if we wanted to.
Yeah. Matt sits next to Rugs.
Huh? Oh, you. Like I said, we haven't had an invitation or any reason to go, so it's kind of like
Yeah.
we
At
hadn't
this
really
point,
thought
it would
about.
just be
We're just thinking
more
about
time off and more money spent.
staying out and staying running and trying to build up our bank account more. But you know, we're more caught up in work right now. But you know. Yeah, we actually got invites to it. Well, we got.
Last year.
No,
No.
didn't they just send us something?
Oh, well, yeah, the Matt sent us a...
Actual Mats sent us a thing.
But probably just because we signed up for it last year.
Yeah,
so
we're
on
on
the
their
mailing
mailing list. Yeah. Mercer versus Landstar. You know, when we were checking out Mercer, also a lot, even Mercer guys chimed in to our feeds and said Landstar seemed like a better deal than
Well,
Mercer.
and also, too, we checked out the thing, the rates for Mercer versus Landstar.
Between the two, because I already know Landstar, I just go back to Landstar if I had a choice between
Yeah.
the two. Yeah, Mercer doesn't have the van freight that Landstar does. Mercer does a lot more flatbed, I think. So when we come into the Garden State, we were just there, man.
Apparently, Miss Shocker knew what math was hanging head in shame. Is Miss Shocker the one that's in the texting the puppy group? The texting puppy
I
group?
think that's his ex.
I don't know. There's no names, it's just numbers in there. Both are in there?
And they're all hanging out, huh? I got my ex and my wife hanging out in the same house. Awkward.
Well, the ex is taking care of the dog, I think. The puppies.
Who's taking care of Shocker? Isn't that kind of weird? Like, do you guys all get along? You know what I mean? It's like
I could like
you
be
got
like
two,
Chris.
two queens in the castle kind of thing. It's like you guys all get along.
Nobody's taking care of Shocker. No. It'd be like Chris if we had a dog that was pregnant and we dropped it off to Chris and Crystal.
Oof.
My ex-husband.
Yeah, her ex,
Yeah.
which I've met, was a nice guy and everything. We actually get along really well. He likes me a lot.
Yeah. A lot. It's kind of
Just like
creepy.
his sister. Yeah, it's kind of a funny thing. Her ex actually likes me a lot. Let's travel over the long carpet out of Calhoun. Not that I'm aware of.
I don't know.
If somebody's doing it out of Calhoun, I don't know.
It ain't us.
It ain't us.
That's for sure.
We haven't heard of it. If there was any kind of dedicated stuff out of Calhoun, I'd hope they'd let us know.
Yeah. Women never get along. This is true. I don't like women.
They'll pretend to get along,
Yeah, yeah.
but they truly don't like each other.
Yeah, I don't like women.
Yeah, she has no women friends, per se.
Yeah. Not any real ones.
Ooh, if they're in her right now, they're going to hate you.
Oh, good for them. It's not like they call me anyways.
There you go. Shocker
Yeah,
called
they're
it.
scandalous.
Scandalous.
Yeah, I wasn't happy about the
What do you think of
group.
Clem, Rail, Wheel-Trans, or Prime for someone looking to get into the biz?
I don't know. We've worked for all of them.
Yeah, we worked for all of them, plus 71 more in the past year. So if you're looking to get into trucking, probably look at Prime first. They're the biggest one. Wheel-Trans is an affiliate of Prime. Rail, I don't know anything about. Clem, they're kind of a bottom feeder from what I know, so probably go to Prime. Prime would be your best bet for training. I feel like my comments are lost among everyone. Yeah, they probably are because we're so popular.
Ooh, where's that at? Oh yeah.
Just kidding.
We try to keep up.
What kind of money can you make as at Prime as a reefer trainer?
You'd have to ask Crazy Bags.
Ask Crazy Bags. He's in here. Or if he's still in here.
Yeah,
ask
if
him.
he's still in here.
Go
ask
check
him.
out Crazy Bags if you want to talk to somebody about training at Prime.
Yeah, or Junior Honduras.
Junior Honduras. Or Smitty Vlogs. He's a trainer now.
Has Indiana Jack called us for a collaboration video?
Yeah, we already did one.
Yeah, we did one. We posted it on our community feed.
There you go. Start being lazy like us, man.
Yeah, work smarter, not harder.
Yeah, Crazy Bags. Start being lazy. Get with the program.
Bye, Dave.
Later, Dave.
Bye, Dave.
Dave's her cousin. Dave Knopf.
Yeah, that's my cousin Dave. He's cool beans, yo.
Switch to owner op reefer for rates? Not right now. Maybe later.
Did you eat barbecue while in Sanford? No, we
Nope.
had Golden Corral.
Why
Well, I
not?
kind of had barbecue. I had pulled pork with
Yeah,
barbecue sauce on it.
Golden Corral is right next door to the hotel here, so we just walked over there and got something to eat.
Yes, Crazy Bags is the one that was talking crap. But he's no longer talking crap.
He ain't talking crap no more. Now that we set him straight.
How's R2?
See now?
Yeah.
Crazy Bag likes us now, right?
Right? Yeah.
He's in here talking, yucking it up. See how much he likes us now? Thought we were all pieces of shit.
Did you see RBT change jobs again? Nope, don't keep up with that.
Well, I saw he was doing like a FedEx job. I don't watch his videos, but I do catch tidbits here and there that he was at his original company, switched over to some lease thing where he's making so much money, and then he went to FedEx. I don't know what he's doing now if he switched off of that. The Team Fish Strong Rod. Prime versus Traveloka, which one's better besides pay? Well, Prime and Traveloka are two totally different scenarios. You can't compare them.
Yeah. It's like saying, do you want to work at McDonald's or do you want to own McDonald's? Pretty much.
That's a pretty good analogy,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah, when you work at Prime, you don't own anything, you know.
Yeah. I mean, they say you do with your lease truck, but you don't.
You don't. When you're an owner-op,
You're a
it's far
glorified
different,
country
trust me.
driver.
Yeah.
You're a glorified company driver. Basically, you're a company driver who pays for all the costs.
Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, hello. Watch your videos. Start driving because of YouTube. Oh, thanks. What do you think of the T680? We drove one at Tri-State.
Yeah.
It was a good truck. We
It's a
liked
good
it.
truck.
It,
It
the,
just
the
sucks
inside,
in reverse.
Yeah, it sucks in reverse. We had an automatic, which sucked. As far as the cab of the T680, the setup of it was real nice. You could have everything in there, all the amenities, a microwave, fridge, the little fold-out,
Shocker.
the fold-out table. Bags looking at Jeremy like, I wish I could quit you. The T680 is really a nice truck for the inside.
Good night, Robert.
With the table and everything. If you got a good inverter in there, you know, hook up a coffee maker. It's good space for everything. It was a nice truck for that.
Yeah, I like the setup for it.
T880, ooh. Isn't the 880 more like a heavy haul rig? Well, Chaka does gas tankers, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So that's more of a, yeah, it could be used for, because he, like super tankers and stuff like that, like you haul up in Washington and all that. Yeah, that could be a good truck for that. I think it has a stubby nose with a setback front axle, all that kind of stuff for weight distribution, all that kind of shit. And yes, I don't like DEF either. So if we went and bought like our W900 eventually, I'd probably look for an older one, old dirty motor, stuff like that. Eliminate the DEF, the extra overhead of the DEF and all that kind of stuff. Just go straight back to having just diesel fuel, no DEF, all that kind of, no DPF system.
What happened to ball and chain films? It's not snowflake friendly.
Yeah, too many trigger warnings on ball and chain films.
Yeah.
The channel's still up. We just haven't done anything.
Yeah, we
with
haven't
it in
done
a while.
nothing to it.
I should start putting out new videos on ball and chain though.
Well, we were actually talking about changing it to.
Oh, doing all MGTOW and
No, the camera up the truck and doing live drive constantly.
Yeah, we were thinking about
making it a Big Brother
actually,
channel.
Since we got 165 people in here right now, what would you guys think? The GoPro 7 that does all the Bluetooth, you can just talk through it and do live broadcasts right through the GoPro. If we use the Ball and Chain Films channel, our second channel, to do daily live feeds of just in the truck, almost like a Big Brother kind of thing. Would you guys want to see just us driving down the road all day and just shooting the shit, whatever?
Chaka said, lame as fuck, just like JBG.
Okay, there you go. Never mind.
You see what crazy bags? My wife watched your guys' video and told me Jeremy and my twin and pulled my head out of my rear and learned something from someone who has done it successfully.
Well, I wouldn't call us successful. We just happen to be trying to moving on up a little bit.
Well, considering we started from the bottom, now we're here. We're not doing too bad.
Think of it, we're at Prime.
Yeah.
But now we're here.
Yeah.
We're over here now.
And when we started, I had zero experience. I was a union pipe fitter welder, knew nothing about driving trucks.
Yeah, we were at Prime her first year of driving, and we got the hell out of there as soon as we could. So take it for that. You know what I mean? Prime has its pluses, but it ultimately is at where you want to end up. It wasn't for us. That's all it is. So some people it works for. I'd say a vast majority it doesn't. You know, a lot of people move on. You know, either they get out of trucking or they go on to do more. You know, so yes, she was a union plumber, pipe fitter, and welder at the local 525 in Las Vegas, and she got laid off. That's why she went and got her CDL and came out on the road with me.
Yep.
Make a video of all the old intros. I still have all the old intros, actually. They're all backed up on my phone. I got them. They were pretty sweet, you gotta admit. Like the rhino shitting. The rhino taking a dump.
Dude, we got so much grief over that, and the pugs fucking and everything else. You know,
and the pugs. It had dogs banging in intros and everything. It was great. I mean, before everybody got offended. Everybody got offended and started reporting us all the time because of the intros. Those are so offensive. They were hilarious. The rhino taking a dump, the pugs banging, the gay dudes dancing, everything. It was great.
Yeah.
Why can't people just have fun with it, man?
Jeremy talked you into getting CDL? Rolls eyes.
Rolls eyes, I'm great.
No, actually, I thought it sounded cool. It was the next thing to accomplish. You know, I accomplished joining the union and going through my apprenticeship for 5 years and becoming a journeyman welder, pipe fitter. You know, got all my certificates for welding and everything, and I was a foreman.
Making $40 an hour.
Yeah, $40 an hour and retirement benefits, and so this is like, okay, let's do the next thing. Let's conquer the next thing.
How do you feel about the new electric self-driving semi-truck, and do you think they will be a problem by taking people's jobs, like self-driving semi-trucks? You know, if they actually take away everybody's jobs, then it just gives us all the more reason to stay home, sit on our asses, play video games, and collect a welfare check. If that's what you're into.
No, we're not in California, we're in North Carolina. Yeah, and I left with all that. They laid me off, so... Besides, It's all about, I mean, you know, I could have worked my ass off and, you know, made a fraction of what I make trucking. So, I mean, there's that.
Yeah, you think we made over 400,000 last year. That's more than any job's gonna pay you.
Yeah.
So.
Did I have a plumber's crack? Well,
you got some ass on you, so I'll bet you did at some point.
Well, you saw the pants I wore. I made sure I didn't have plumber
Yeah,
crack.
and you're all tucked in and all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I wore undershirts, tucked them in,
That would've
belt
been-
tight.
Oh, that would have been great though. Can you imagine you just being around a job site with like your G-string popping out the whole time and you know big old booty up in the air and everything and everybody, all these, you see a whole bunch of dudes, like half a dozen dudes with hard hats, just like not getting a damn thing done all day because you're stooped over doing something in the corner, and all these dudes just like sit over there like drilling on something. They're all,
Oh man, they used to watch me. I'd be up on a ladder doing a tap, a hot tap on a live line. And, you know, I'd be up in a ladder and a ceiling, you know, arms
they'd
up.
all be standing around.
Yeah, they'd be all standing around the bottom.
Bunch of pervs.
Yeah.
Bunch of men
And then-
watching a bubble butt.
Yeah, and then my phone, you know, it wasn't helping me out any.
Your what?
My phone, when I posted all those pictures to Facebook.
Yeah, we've already done away with all of my embarrassing truths tonight of the fat chick trying to rape me. Yeah, so before she and I met, Selena had some nudie pics on her phone that some dude that she was banging before we met. And whoever else, I don't know.
Just
But she took all these lingerie pics and she was all like naked and all this kind of stuff. She took all these pictures, right? And her phone was in her pocket one day, or
Yeah,
it
my
tripped.
back
Yeah,
pocket.
and it
opened up, it
it
unlocked.
butt dialed itself and unlocked itself and posted all the nudie pics along with a bunch of other stuff that was in her phone. All these nudie pics got posted directly onto Facebook, and her own son
Yeah. He
was going,
screenshotted
Mom,
them and
yeah,
sent them to
screenshotted them and sent them back to her. I said, Mom, what is all this? And she's all, what the hell? And she's going back through and having to delete all of her Facebook posts because all of her nudie pics got sent out to people at her job
Yeah.
and everything. And she had dudes at her job going, hey, send me more of those pics.
Yeah, and I'm like, what are you talking about? And then one of my friends from Xbox that I played Call of Duty with, she's all ringing me off the hook, and she's like, dude, she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, what are you talking about? She goes, you posted all that crap on Facebook. I'm like, I did not do anything on Facebook. I'm at work. And she goes, well, somebody did. And I was like, shit. So I hurried up and went in the bathroom and checked my phone, and it was all these. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, she was
my
literally
mom
wearing.
and my cousin
She was
Dave
wearing.
and
She was
everybody.
wearing literally. It was this like fishnet
dress.
It was a fishnet dress that showed boobs and nips and everything, and she had pictures of her like all bent over doggy style,
And I don't
showing
know
her
how
whole
it-
butt and everything, and like the whole undercarriage and the whole taco, all this stuff, all these. I mean, actually, really great pics. They were fantastic pics, but they all got posted to Facebook.
And I don't know how it did it, because I had my phone, it was just on swipe, you know, so apparently in my back pocket it swiped open, but then it opened Facebook, and then it opened my gallery, and like different folders, and I don't know how the hell, dude, it was like, there was,
Yeah.
I was a ghost in the machine for sure.
Had you known Selena back then, you would have had some dirt. You would have some definite dirt on her.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Especially anybody that saved those pics at the time. They go, oh shit.
Well, I can guarantee.
Screenshot.
I can
Yeah.
I can guarantee there's one person who did.
Yeah, she had some dude at her work
Yeah.
trying to pick up on her after
Yeah,
that.
Richie.
Like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, he's like, hey, you want to send me some more of them? I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? And when I found out, I'm like, dude, get a life.
Yeah, because, I mean, Selena, when you find out she was a welder, plumber, pipe fitter, all this kind of stuff, you think, like, she's some hard chick, you know what I mean? But she has a very feminine side to her, too. Like most women, you know, that you wouldn't think that she wears lingerie all the time. You wouldn't think that she wears little tiny G-strings and all this kind of stuff and whatever. But when she was walking around in her full welding gear and all this kind of stuff, to know what was underneath was little tiny G-strings and lingerie and all this kind of stuff was underneath her work clothes all the time. It's that kind of, like, usually you think a chick like that would be wearing big old granny panties and be smoking cigarettes and chewing or something like that. Hey, you, I'll kick your ass or something. But she would, you know, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at RVT's
No.
latest video while you're still
don't give a
alive.
shit about any of
Why?
that.
I don't watch him anyway.
Why don't you go look at it?
Where's that dude working now anyway? Did he quit FedEx?
He was saying something about he went to the oil fields again.
RVT is in the oil fields now?
Who cares?
Who cares? I don't know.
No. Someone wants
If
to know.
RV, if I
Someone
would
wants
only
to know
say
the
this,
story
anybody.
of how we met and how we like spending 24/7 in the truck together. Because I don't really give a shit about talking about other YouTubers.
Well, I don't know enough about RV to even comment. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. I would think if this dude, anybody that's so on top of their game and so driven towards success, I'm not meaning him, I'm just meaning anybody.
This
Why
is
are
why
they
we
not-
don't even need to talk about it because it's going to be taken the wrong way.
Go acquire your own truck and go do your own thing. That is where you find success in trucking, is going that way, not just floating through all these jobs and lease programs and whatever. Go get your own truck and become an entrepreneur. That's where it's at. That's what you got to do.
Yeah. So anyways, somebody wants to know the story of us and what it's like spending 24/7 in the truck together.
Been going on for 3 years. I mean, we're obviously doing okay. We're one of the few ones. I mean, I've heard of husband-wife teams that are leaving each other on the side of the road after 3 months and putting knives to each other and stuff like that and fighting like crazy. And is it worth it? And it's like, in that case, no. It works for us though.
Yeah. Is it hard at times? No, not really. It was in the beginning. But it was a crash course because we had just gotten together and just gotten married. We got married like, what, a couple months after getting together.
RVT runs its face off.
See, people are trying to start crap. We don't give a shit.
I don't know. RVT, go do your own thing. But
Yeah.
for me,
Don't give a fuck.
my thing is about having my own business. That's where I go with it. I don't want to work for other companies. I don't want to float through and, oh, I can make $100 more a week here than there or whatever. No, I want to be on my own. That's what we do, you know.
Shocker said, I'd never leave her on the side of the road. She'd track me down and hobble me. Selena is the boss? No.
Well, it helps Jeremy has just accepted Selena as the boss.
No.
Selena takes care of the inside of the truck. I take care of the outside. It's kind of like when you're at home, your wife cleans the kitchen and you got your man cave out in the garage. It's kind of the same
You
thing.
mow the
you know?
yard and take out the trash. She
Yeah,
does the laundry and
You
does the
take
dishes.
care of the yard, she does the dishes, you know what I mean? Sounds sexist and everything or whatever. Oh, that's typical roles or whatever. But that's what you do.
Yeah,
One
we're a
person
team.
accepts certain things, the other one does the other. That's the way it works.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we're a team. We're a true team. Somebody said, heard you're getting a puppy. Yes, Shocker has given us 2.
The shocker in here, you'll see his name right there. His dog just had puppies and they're gonna give us 2 of the puppies. Although Shocker, I will say, I will compensate you for this somehow. So
Let's see. I think you can see it.
turn the brightness down.
Yeah.
See if here's a picture of the puppies right now.
We're getting this one and
The darkest ones, it looks like.
this one right here. So the 2 on the ends. Yep, I make bomb ass sandwiches.
Yep. Sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
That's a every king
Yeah.
thing. When he says, "Yo, bitch, you just need to know how to make sandwiches." You know.
It's like, wow,
So I
these
can-
bitches welding. Weld some bread to your hand and make a sandwich.
He's like, sandwiches. Yeah, Emery King, go check him out if
Yeah.
you haven't seen him before. Go look at his old videos.
Yeah.
There's one specifically that Selena always loved because I hear about all these chicks saying, "You don't know what you're talking about, Emery. I can weld. I can do things." And she was a welder. So that was the funny thing about it. That he says, "Well, why don't you learn how to weld some bread to your hand and make me a fucking sandwich?" He's all, "Sandwiches." That is funny as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, when I go, you guys have been a real big role model for this. Thank you. Yeah, wait till she's out on the road with you and trying to slit your throat. Do we have any other hobbies than driving?
Sandwiches.
We're too busy working, man.
Yeah, all we do is drive.
All we do is work. That's all we do. We've been out on the road over 2 months right now. We haven't been back to Vegas. We haven't seen the kids. We haven't done anything. Just working. That's it. So.
Shocker. Groupies. What are you, jealous? Jealous much, Shocker? We were just in Jersey.
What, the week before?
Yeah, a week before.
Yeah, we went to Monroe Township, and we were hanging out in Bordentown for a couple of nights, and that was it. And we were out. We go to Jersey, we try to get the hell out of there as quick as possible. There ain't nothing going on in Jersey. You can take a load in, but there ain't nothing going out, so it's like, just get the hell out. Yeah, I don't care for the East Coast. I'd rather stick it out in the Midwest.
I don't like the tolls. I don't like the lack of parking. I don't like the amount of traffic. I don't like all the little shithead roads that, oh, no truck, no truck, no truck. Oh, by the way, your delivery is right here, but guess what? All these roads are no truck.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you supposed to do? Friggin' do, like, you know, turn your truck into a helicopter and go and land there?
Jeremy, how's your blood sugar? Well, I'll tell you what, I got blood, and it's probably got some sugar in it. That's all I can say for right now. I don't know. I've been flaking on checking my blood sugars consistently. Although we've been eating keto for the most part, so
yeah,
I imagine they're doing a lot better. Overall, when you've had diabetes for some time, you know when your sugars are up and when they're down, and I've been doing really good because I can feel that I'm down. So if that makes sense. If you're a diabetic, you probably know what I'm talking about. When your sugars are out of whack, you feel it. When they're low and under control, you can feel it. So
what is a premium snap?
I don't know.
I don't know. Yes, those puppies are brand new. They're only like a week and a half old.
How's the new truck treating you? We don't have a new truck.
Yeah.
We still got our same truck.
Yeah, we gave up our rental, so.
Jeremy, you're the best looking co-driver out there. You're a lucky man. Well, I look in the mirror a lot, so thank you. I look at myself in the mirror while I drive down the road. Hey, what's up?
It's type 2.
Yep, type 2. How we doing? Good. How you doing, Matt?
Someone said if you could go back when you first started semi-trucking, what would you do different? Learn how to do something different?
Go get my
20 years ago?
Go become a brain surgeon or something like that?
You'd have bought that vitamin store? Or
yeah. Yeah, it's back in 2002. I was really trying to push and trying to take out loans and everything to buy because I used to be into bodybuilding and everything before, way back when, and I wanted to buy into a Max Muscle store. If you know Max Muscle supplements, I mean, I don't know if they're as popular now as they used to be. I wanted to get into a Max Muscle store, and I had a location all picked out and all this kind of stuff, and I was trying to get the money together, and it fell through. And another guy actually came in and opened up a Max Muscle store in the same location that I had chosen, and it was a moneymaker right across the street from a 24-hour fitness in Bakersfield, California. And the guy made a killing at it, and only because I couldn't get the financing together, he took it over. And I was like, God damn it. That would have been my alternate to staying in trucking at the time. So you're talking 16 years ago, 17 years ago now, I had a chance to open up a business and go that way, and it didn't work out. And I just stayed in trucking after that. So
I prefer stick welding.
Would you open one now that you have the money? I don't know about a supplement store because everything's 17 years later, everything's gone to Amazon and stuff like that. So yeah. I don't know that opening a brick and mortar retail store like that would really work out.
We were thinking like a restaurant would be cool.
Yeah, a bar and grill or something like that. That'd be something I wouldn't mind getting back into, working in restaurants. And then alcohol, having booze. Booze is a big money maker. And people always want to get drunk. I mean, it's one of the things, prostitution and drugs are always, you know, if you can get into selling legal drugs, like alcohol, alcohol will never go away and it always makes money. So, Toys R Us.
Yeah.
How do you exercise while you're on the road? Sex. That's about it. There ain't much weightlifting or jogging or anything going on.
Yeah.
Are there any truck companies in America that run cab overs? Very few. I can only think of maybe one or two that come to mind. I know Sherman Trucking, but I think they switched to all conventional trucks. Sherman Trucking out of Oregon.
What up, Jason?
And then there was one company out of California, but I forget the, not Dirksen maybe? I think it was Dirksen Trucking out of California. They ran cab overs, but that was only so they could run 57-foot vans. Those are the only two companies I could think of that ran cab overs, but maybe not anymore. I don't know.
Mr. Crafty is in here.
Oh, Jason's in here?
Yeah.
What's up, man?
What up, Jason America? Sell booze and bacon.
Where are you going?
I gotta go pee.
She even locked the door so I can't go in there. Because you know, anybody watching our live feeds, I'll take this thing straight go in the bathroom on her. She just locked the door though, so I can't. Can you hear it? What's my favorite truck stop? Favorite truck stops would probably be, just because they seem more low key, would probably be like up in Wisconsin and stuff, the Quick Trips. They have truck parking. Quick Trips are cool. Maybe go any, I like truck stops that have, especially in the Midwest when you can find plenty of readily available parking, and they have a somewhat of a signature brand coffee place in it, like Caribou Coffee, Beans and Brews, a Starbucks in it, anything like that, because I like getting decent coffee. So. Ugh. Why did I make a decision to want to be a truck driver?
Seemed like the thing to do.
Seemed like the thing to do at the time. Yeah, QTs are good too. I like QTs. If you can find QTs with decent truck parking, yeah, I like QTs. Timmy's coffee is the best. Uh-huh.
How often we go through Kansas City? Like twice a year?
Yeah, we don't go through Kansas City very often. Oh, fluffy boots. Super singles compared to duals in the snow, same stuff. No difference. Mrs. Shocker trolls us. Ooh.
What?
What? Sheets? Yeah, I haven't dealt with Sheets too much. A lot of Sheets have just been straight gas stations that I've seen, so not too many Sheets that I've had with truck parking. But I mean, they're nice. I know that. I've been to a Sheets before, but they're not on my regular list. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Shocker. If you guys are on Instagram, you guys should troll us on Instagram. I post pretty often on there.
Yeah, wasn't it last time we were at Fluffy Boots in Wyoming? Another chick walked in.
Another
housekeeping chick. She just walked right in the men's bathroom while I was in there dropping my snake in the pisser. I was like,
dude, I do not like the TA in Cheyenne. It is ridiculous that they just think that they can just walk in there whenever the hell they feel like it.
I like to find mom and pop truck stops are slowly dying. Yes, they are. It's hard to find a good mom and pop. Thought it would be come and go truck stops in West Virginia. West Virginia. No, come and goes are cool too. I mean, the ones in Oklahoma and stuff, come and goes are cool. Like out there on the Oklahoma Turnpike and stuff. Yeah, come and goes. What is the prettiest place you guys have been to and why?
Hawaii, because it's a tropical island.
Yeah, Hawaii, Montana, parts of the upper Midwest, you know.
I prefer it when it's
In the Northwest, I
cold.
mean, Oregon, Washington, stuff like that.
I like cold mountains and green.
Coeur d'Alene, Idaho is really nice.
And the lack of humidity. Well, I guess like I don't like the south humidity. Like Washington and Oregon type of humidity is okay, but
Yeah, I like Detroit. It's actually a funny thing. I actually kind of like Detroit. I think I like it for its dreariness and all of its rundown shit. Gives you a little, you know, gives you a little reality check, you know, that the world does exist like this as well. And then, too, going to Detroit, Bakersfield is beautiful this time of year. Yeah.
yeah, with your eyes closed.
Yeah, with your eyes closed and plugging your nose. That going to Detroit, like we've gone right down off of, I always say Gratiot. People say it's Gratiot or something like that. But right off Gratiot Avenue or whatever, right there in the ghetto, right downtown and everything. It's like, you know, I never minded it. You know, I thought it was kind of a cool area actually, just being right down in the muck of it. You know, I don't know, just me maybe.
Yeah, we stayed away from all the crazy weather. We've been up in New York and up and down here for this last little bit.
Gratiot. Yeah, we got corrected on. I always said Gratiot, Gratiot, Gratiot. Someone said it was Gratiot, but like right down there on the 3, right downtown, in the industrial area, right next to the GM building and all that kind of stuff. It was like, it never. I know it's ghetto, but it never struck me like that. It was so dreary, Detroit that, you know, Gratiot. Okay, that. Detroit didn't strike me like that. And of course, you go out in the burbs of Detroit, it's all nice, but yeah, Grand Rapids I thought was cool.
Yeah, he hit a deer the other day.
Oh, hitting animals on accident? Yeah, I've hit lots of animals over the years, you know. Have we ever been to northern Michigan? Yes. Not all the way up, but like midway up.
Not the Wisconsin side.
Yeah, not quite up to say Traverse City or Alpena or anything, but we've been up there quite a bit, and it's really nice.
Yeah.
And the Upper Peninsula, yeah, I've heard the peninsula of Michigan is really nice.
The last time we were in, we stayed at the
Yeah,
Detroit.
the Detroiter is still open.
We were there for our anniversary, what, 2 years ago?
2017.
2017.
Yeah, we were there in January of 2017 last time, and it was still open. It was paid parking, had a guard, and all that kind of stuff. So, and we actually walked from the Detroiter, walked across the street. There was a Red Wings game on at the Buffalo Wild Wings across the road. We walked over there, had a couple beers, and hung out, watched a hockey game, and had some wings and some beers and everything. So it was kind of cool. Yeah, Coeur d'Alene. I'm killing it solo in the Northwest on drive-in. Yeah, I mean, some markets are coming up and everything. And overall, from what we're seeing and hearing, is the strong points of where freight has been this winter, the net is starting to expand, you know, that the rates are coming back up, freight demand is going back up, so we're just kind of hanging. New Zealand has all cab overs. Yeah. Yeah, you go to other countries, you know, cab overs are still very popular.
Yes, we have an online store. There's a link in every description of our videos to our store, the Teespring store. We have all the shirts. You can buy shirts, mugs, bags, sweatshirts. Yeah.
Stuff.
I need to make some new designs. I've made all the designs that are there.
Yeah, we got t-shirts, sweatshirts, the whole bit.
Yeah.
Even coffee mugs.
Yeah, even coffee mugs. Stickers.
Go check it out, man.
Yeah. Go check out all our stuff. 6ix9ine Mafia.
Truckin' with Selena, 6ix9ine Mafia, Ball and Chain Films, it's all there. But Alpina. Actually, Alpina, I do want to go check out. They had good housing prices and stuff up there. I wanted to go check up way up in northern Michigan around Alpina and all that kind of stuff. Good prices on Alpinas. Yeah, booty plugs. Yes.
Yes, just for you, Shocker.
Just for you, Shocker. Or Chaka.
Chaka, yeah. Yeah, Chaka. I had just read Shocker's comment.
Loads to Canada are paying good. Loads going out of Canada, not so much.
Yeah.
Yes, cheap real estate in northern Michigan. That's what originally caught my eye about northern Michigan. Lots of cheap housing.
It's because there's no work.
Well, there's work, but it's just, as far as trucking goes,
Yeah.
there's not much coming out of northern Michigan.
Yeah.
If you live in northern Michigan, you're gonna have to drive down to Ypsilanti, Flint, Lansing, and all that kind of stuff to find loads back out. So.
When are we gonna be in Vegas? Who knows? I think we gotta go to Arizona to pick up the puppy in April, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chucker, is there a due date on them suckers when we can have it?
When we can hire drivers. That's something we reevaluated too, that hiring drivers, even if we still have the FedEx run or whatever, hiring drivers is a very fickle thing. Drivers come and go so much, we don't know if that would really be the route for us to take. Only because we'd have to count on drivers quitting constantly. So, like I said, drivers just being drivers are flaky. I mean, we know that because we are drivers. So, you know.
Well, I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. So
Yeah, typically 8 weeks is the earliest.
Yeah, 8 weeks from what day? I want to know. My birthday is April 19th.
Okay.
Well, I want it by my birthday.
Why?
Because I won't get anything else for my birthday, probably.
Yeah, and
It's a
you're gonna
special
get,
birthday.
You're gonna get the same thing on your birthday you got for Valentine's Day and for Christmas. What'd you get? Well, you got Hawaii for Christmas. Was that not enough?
Yeah, that was enough. But it's a special birthday.
Micro penis. How'd you know?
Is it not a special birthday this year?
Yes, it is. Selena will be 40 years old. Can you believe that? 40. Potty training 2 puppies in a truck? Yep. Puppy pads. Have we ever been to Idaho Falls? Yeah, we've been through it. You guys should open a fan mail on the channel.
We don't get any fan mail, so.
Yeah. Anybody that wants to send us fan mail, they can just email us. She bought herself a tablet last year for B-Day. Oh yeah, you got your goddamn...
Yeah, I got my tablet.
You got your iPad.
Yeah.
That was $1,000.
Well, thank you. I want to feel special. I want somebody to buy something for me.
What do I get on my birthday? Exactly. So a P.O. box to send fan mail. Wouldn't you rather just send an email?
Yeah, just send an email. We don't need no white powder in an envelope.
Yeah.
We're good.
Snail mail's outdated, man. Besides, you can send white powder in that shit.
Yeah.
Going to Vegas to get your new truck. Where are you getting one at? Long Mountain Truck Leasing or something like that? What's up, Taylor? Taylor checking in. TTGK, what's up? I'll send you a birthday card on my birthday.
Yeah, he's going to Lone Mountain.
Lone Mountain, huh? Yeah, I noticed Lone Mountain. I look through everybody's stock once in a while, you know, and
Yes,
I
one
noticed
boy, one girl.
Lone Mountain has a bunch of Pro Stars there right now for cheap. They have a shit ton of Pro Stars in Vegas for like 25 and 3,500 down. Am I robbing the cradle? Well, I'm 45. I mean, she's gonna be 40. Is that so bad? I mean, at high school that was robbing the cradle, but
Right, yeah, yeah.
it's not a max for us. It's some of them have Cummins. Then they got the Navistar motors, not Max Force, the Navistar, the newer models, 2014, 2015. So the Navistar motors aren't bad. Max Force, yeah, stay away from those. May 15th, 1973. What's up?
What the hell?
Somebody got the same birthday as me? Greg Gruber. What's up? That's my birthday.
It's kind of creepy.
Yeah. Greg Gruber. You got the same birthday as me, man. Congratulations.
Yep.
You're in the.
I still can't believe I'm
You're in the
40.
You're in the elite group.
Yeah, I
You're
can't
gonna
believe
be
I'm
46. Hans Gruber from Die Hard. He remembers my birthday. Where am I calling?
Nobody remembered mine.
I'll make a video about it.
Still can't believe I'm gonna be 40.
Yeah, you already said that. Hello. Happens to everybody. God.
No, not everybody.
Unless you die in a car accident at 39. For the docking and backing, would you say you do versus Selena?
What are you talking about? I dock and back every day.
I dry dock a lot. I dry dock with a lot of dudes off Grindr every day.
Yeah. There's no loads. That's why we're in a hotel again. So we're not cooped up in the truck all the time going crazy.
How come we're not out trucking? Yeah, no loads, and we got money in the bank, so we don't give a shit.
Shocker.
Hey.
You gotta start looking at retirement home soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty soon we'll be able to get the the fucking senior special.
Yeah, I am waiting for that day. A lot of places do it when you turn like 50 and 55, so I'm like less than a decade away from getting my discount. Hell yeah. What is one thing you gays hate most about the job? Well, since I'm gay, apparently.
No, Alex, you have not been blocked. Everyone can see whatever the hell it is you're writing.
If you're writing, you ain't blocked. Ooh, somebody already turned 46. Oof. Orlando in the house. Yep. AARP will be starting soon, man. Yep. Can't wait. Get all my discounts. The way things are going, you know how it is. None of us are going to be able to retire.
Yeah.
And really, if you're working and doing something you like, don't. Why would you want to retire?
Yeah.
Keep making money. Keep doing your thing. If it's something you enjoy, something you love doing, don't retire. What are you going to retire to? Sitting around?
Yeah. What's one thing we hate the most about the job? Never being at home.
Yeah, not having a home base, probably health issues, you know, just not being as good a health as you can because you're always on the road.
I guess, if you just had to pick one thing, it's not being able to go home.
Yeah, because being home would
Means you're
facilitate all those other things, you know,
Yeah.
so.
And you can't make money if you're at home. I can't be a mail strip road the blind home forever.
Sure you could.
Why the hell would you retire and then drive an IRV around the country?
Yeah, when you could still just go out and make money for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I know an old gas tanker dude I know. His name was Chuck. And he was, when I was working at CAG, Keenan Advantage Group in Las Vegas. And his wife was bugging him to retire because he could, you know. He was already in his 70s. He could easily retire. And he's like, why the fuck I want to do that? As soon as he goes, he like leaned into me and he's like, you know what happens when you retire, right? Anybody know the answer?
Die.
You die. So why do I want to retire? I stay out here, I keep working, hey, you die. So why do I want to do that? So my wife wants me to retire. Does she just want me to die? You know, he was serious too. He's like, and he's pounding on 80 years old, and he's still working at CAG in Las Vegas, driving gas tankers, 4 days a week. Yeah, he's still going at it. And I'll tell you what, that dude is strong as an ox too. Chuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, strong as an ox. He doesn't want to stop working. Yeah, he's out there just doing it. He's pounding it. And if he wanted to, all the young dudes out there running gas tankers thinking they're all badass and I can drop so many loads a day and I can do that. He'll run circles around him. His experience, he can do things that all the young dudes can't even do. Yeah, and they're 300 horsepower Mercedes motor trucks. Yeah, all the ones we had at the time when I was working there were all the Freightliner Columbias with Mercedes motors. And weak as shit too. And then super tankers in Las Vegas too. You're hauling around like, you know, 12 or 13. What was it? 13,500 gallons on super tankers with these little piddly ass Mercedes motors in them. It was horrible. I can do a flip. Can he? He doesn't have to, because while you're busy doing your flip, he'll just punch you right in the fucking nards. The dude had hands like just canned hams. You know what I mean? I had a lot of respect for Chuck. Great guy. I love that dude.
Oh, we don't have any control over where we put the commercials.
Yeah, that's YouTube. That's not us. Why did you leave CAG, if you don't mind me asking? I was on a dedicated jet fuel account, calling around to all the local airports in Las Vegas, because I was the only guy that was certified to haul jet fuel. In the whole CAG yard, I was the only guy that was certified to haul jet, and they wanted me to train all the other guys. But what it meant, because they dedicated me to jet fuel, was I only got a certain amount of work every day, because they had dedicated trucks just for jet fuel. Well, actually my truck was dedicated to jet fuel. So I go turn 2 or 3 airport loads in a day, and then there was no more work for me to do. They'd be, oh, go ahead and go on home. And I get like 7 hours or something like that. And this went on for months, and they'd be like, oh, there's no more work, sorry. And they just sent me home. So finally I was like, hey.
Crafty Trucker just bought her 6ix9ine Mafia shirt.
Holy shit.
Well, thank you.
I think it's the first shirt we've
sold in like 4 months. Thanks, man. And the puppies will be ready May 6th.
Holy shit, from Serbia? How do you say it? Miki Radovic from Serbia. What's up, man? Yeah, we should have stayed on FedEx Run. Yeah.
We already know this.
Oh, here comes 251 again.
Yeah. We don't pimp our gear though. Yeah. Well, I had bought some sweatshirts, but they're too big now because I lost weight.
We should make some new shirts.
Yeah, we need to get some new shirts made.
Boom.
Yeah, next time you just forever, Taylor.
Yeah, if the 25L or whatever it is comes in again, I guess we'll just
get rid of him forever.
Just time him out.
No, get rid of him forever.
I mean, he's got nothing to say, obviously, so wants to sit here and be all racist.
Cool. Didn't even know we had gear until tonight. If you read the description of any of our videos, jeez.
Yeah. Just got to go in the description, man. It's right there in
Yeah.
Teespring.
Got the links to Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Teespring, our website that it doesn't actually exist. All you can do is email us from it. Our PayPal, our GoFundMe.
And feel free to put $1 million in our
Yeah.
PayPal or something if you want.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I know everybody on here is millionaires.
Yep. Your grinder hookup stories. Hi, Cody.
4,500 drivers in Serbia work in the USA.
Huh? Oh, there's RD Trucking says if he wins the lotto tomorrow night, you gotta type it. What are you gonna give us? So,
So we can hold you to it.
yeah.
Take it to court.
I posted a check, yeah, on rubber.
Guys, and use a quarter. I'm only a quarter millionaire. Shit, we're hundredaires.
Would you quit driving if I give you $1 million in your PayPal account? Yep,
On the spot. You
On
hear
the
me
spot.
announce it right now.
yep. Would leave the truck
$1 million
parked right
showed
where
up
it's
in PayPal right now.
Yep.
I would say bye.
Yeah. I call up the thing and be like, come get your truck.
Yep.
It's
This
parked
is
in North
now.
Carolina.
This is now retired with Selena.
Yeah. He does Nick on 6 and I do 3. You know, bounce better than a basketball. Nice.
And after that, had $1 million, you just get a.
Oh, hey. That would Jacob Thomas. That's my cousin Doug's son.
Oh shit.
So he's my cousin too.
Got all kinds
Sweet.
of family.
I've never even met him, but hi, Jacob.
None of my family ever come
Right?
here. What's up with that?
Well, your mom would, but she doesn't know how.
What juice are we vaping on? I got Reds
Berries.
berries, and she's got
Lemon twist.
lemon,
Peach lemonade.
lemon twist, peach lemonade. Yeah, off to Thailand. Meet the lady boys. Hey. Meet all the shims, the he-she's. Hell yeah.
How old are you now, Jacob? Like,
Was it like Brent's age or something?
I think he's a little older than Brent. I think he's like almost Dustin's age. Oh, he's 10. Must be his brother I was thinking about.
Gotta go drain the anaconda.
Oh, Doug says hi. Hi, Doug.
Hey, Doug.
Next time we're up in Oregon, we'll have to give you a call or something. Shocker. So is it? He's gone. Anybody got questions? You just want to hear him in there groaning and moaning. Someone said it burns.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. Would you recommend at least? How long did I weld? I was a welder for 8 years. He's running the tub? No. Unfortunately, no. That's... Someone said you're working with a monster in there. Yeah, Austin Powers. Taylor said hot. Oh yeah, forever in Baton Rouge. We try not to get down that far because then that means we went to Florida, which is not good. Are we gonna get an APU? Well, we have the Park Smart. Someone said, dude mentions ladyboys and Jamie has to run to the bathroom to take a leak.
I peed on my hands.
Oh, gross. What was the hardest part of FedEx run? The lack of sleep? Yeah. Alright, bye Richard. He's drawing a bubble bath, bathing with Jeremy. Bye Jacob. Nice to talk to you.
Touching your teeth. I'm touching your teeth. That's so gross.
We're asking questions. What is your gross revenue goal here as a team at Travel Loco? 10K?
Million.
Yeah. Here's a 7K as a solo. I don't know. The more the better. Yeah.
Still drinking?
No.
Whatever.
Yeah. Would do we ever make it to Idaho Falls? No.
Isn't it the like the half dozenth time?
Yeah.
We've passed through Idaho Falls.
Yeah.
We don't make it a regular thing. Sorry.
Someone said, "Did you miss me? Didn't know you were gone, Steven. Sorry." We are sipping on
Sangria.
sangria. This is the best stuff. The triangle bottle. Real shit. Yep.
2 hours? Holy shit.
I know. I'm getting done. Is Travel Loco working out? Well, it's not Travel Loco, it's the market.
Yeah, the market's really slow. It's not Travel Loco. We're just waiting for these rates to come back up. You know, we're making money, but not much. You know, just kind of.
But it's not Travel Loco, it's not Will, it's just the market.
Just trudging upwards a little bit.
Anybody who's out there booking their own loads and everything else knows exactly what we're talking about.
Yep. It's just hit and miss.
Hello, Yukon.
What's up, Yukon?
It's about damn time. I seen you just subscribed a day ago. What the hell, man?
Yeah, we've been subbed to you for a long time, man. What's up?
Yeah.
Stickatism?
I guess. I don't know. Useful treatment.
I know your hands are messed up.
Yeah, my hand's all messed up. When it gets super cold out, my hand, it'll get stuck in a fist. My knuckles will lock, and I can't open it. He's been busy trolling chumps. My bad.
So lease with a company like Arrow and Landstar?
Breed of puppies, they are Pomchies, I believe.
Pomeranian Chihuahuas.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Pomchies. We gotta figure out names. We're gonna have a boy and a girl.
When you got dogs, his name's Shittin', damn it. So whenever you yell at them, you know, it's just first response, they'll respond to their name.
Gin and Juice, Bonnie and Clyde.
Corny.
Sonny and Cher.
Well, fiddle and fuck.
Frickin' frack. Is that awkward moment when someone has to shout out but they're not even sub you?
Who asked for a shout out?
I don't know.
Chicago, you must be
Dumb and Dumber.
you must eat
I was thinking
yours
maybe
food.
Dolce and Gabbana. Coco and Chanel.
God, what a cornball country song that was. 18 wheels and a dozen roses.
Stella and Modelo. Slash and Axel.
Skid Mark and Dooley. I don't know. I mean, admittedly, when I've
Mac
had
and Ken.
when I've had dogs in the past, usually they get names after I've had them, and whatever trait. Like I had a couple of back when I had a couple of cane corsos, mastiffs, you know, and the one he would pull on the leash so bad all the time. You know, he wanted to go go go, and he'd just be yanking on me like crazy. I could never break him of it too. It was kind of crazy. I'd try to discipline him and everything and all this kind of stuff. And as soon as he got on that leash, he would just be yanking me down the street. But he'd be tugging me, so I named him Tug. That was his name. You know, he just got that thing. You know, I just named him Tug. That's what he did. Then I let the kids name the other one. They named it Sophie, which whatever. But like I said, dogs, when I get a dog, usually they have some trait that usually becomes their name.
That's like the one we had. I named her Cow Cow.
Cow Cow, because she ate like a fucking cow, man.
And she
Just-
looked like a little freaking manatee, man.
Yeah, she looked like a little manatee and
She was a Cow Cow for sure.
rub and tug.
That's funny. Someone's all, the first video I seen of y'all's, I didn't realize you were a couple. I was like, man, this guy's hitting on this chick big time. LMAO.
Yeah, it's kind of a funny thing. I'm sure people see us at truck stops and everything, that they probably think I'm abusing her. Because whenever she gets up in the truck, I mean, it's just the thing that I always punch her in the butt. I always, when she's getting up in the truck, and I always punch her right in the butt cheek. And usually multiple times too. I go boom, 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 right in the butt. And because she got her big old butt, you know, so I just always punching her in the butt. And I'm sure people sitting in trucks next to us, they probably like, the hell, you know? Like, did he just punch her in the ass?
Right?
Did he just butt punch her 3 times?
I like it. Yes, he punches me in the butt.
All the time. Need a demonstration or something?
If I get up in the seat and I walk to the back, he elbows me while he's driving.
I always elbow her in the butt. And
then
her butt cheek always goes boom boom. You know? Why would you do that?
Why wouldn't you?
Why not? If you have 24/7 bubble butt in your truck, you're gonna hit that thing, right?
In one way or another.
In one way or another.
Someone said, RF trucking, are you gay?
And tongue punch the fart box. Yeah. She's into butt punching, yeah. She likes getting donkey punched right in her shit pipe, alright? Anal fisting, yeah.
Yeah,
I
no.
can fit this whole thing in her butthole. No lube. No joke. Alright? And she likes it. What? Get a little chocolate Eau Claire glaze on the nipples, you know what I mean?
I'm glad the 10-year-old's gone. Holy fuck. Selena the puppet.
Yeah. No way, man. Punch that thing. It's the only way to fly. Nope.
Whoa.
Ooh, cup crushed in. The dog was barking at us, pulled the sock off. Good to know. Got some toe cheese, sniffing them.
Gross.
Any more puppy name suggestions? Okay, I did, shocker if you saw the text I sent last night, possibly to your ex, I guess, or maybe your wife, I don't know.
Whoever's in that group.
Whoever's in that group. I did say that I had a dream a while back that I had 2 dogs. I mean, there were 2 King Corsos in my dream, but now that we're coming into 2
Punchies.
slightly less than King Corsos, obviously, coming into these little purse dogs. I had this dream though that I had. Well, I think it was a English bulldog and something else. I forget. Anyway, that I had these 2 dogs, and I named them for whatever reason. Their names were Tubby and Gumbo. I don't know where it came from. I don't know why. but it seems somewhat fitful. You know, all of a sudden we're coming into 2 dogs now, Tubby and Gumbo. I don't know.
Is that a cockroach?
Oh wow, it's like a little bug.
We're in the hotel here, and there's this little bug.
A bug just crawled across the dresser right here. It
Oh,
looked like a little mini cockroach.
That's all we need is a crawling in our bag.
Bed bugs and everything in this joint. Are you getting itchy yet?
Yeah.
Go. Start like shimmying around all.
Gross.
No, it was an actual bug. I couldn't see if it was an actual cockroach. We have the door open though, so a bug may have made it in here. It's raining out tonight. It's warm. It's in the 70s now, so the bugs are going to be coming out. We're in North Carolina, so you know there's bugs. So one may have made it in here. We got the door open just to keep the air moving in here though.
Cartman and Kyle. It's a boy and a girl.
Yeah, no, this is it's a
Wyndham.
Baymont by Wyndham. It's a Highline, like, branded hotel. It's not cheap. It was the only place here in Sanford, North Carolina that we could find that had truck parking up.
Horse and Natasha.
That's from True Lies.
Yeah. Hi, Mamba.
Sid and Nancy, is that Sid Vicious?
Yeah.
Hey, when you move to Wisconsin?
Probably never.
I don't know. Fucking ass. Yeah.
Hi, Mamba.
Yeah, I mean, all the Hyatts, yeah, they would be nice. We use Expedia because we get free nights built up and all that kind of stuff. And you know how it is when you end up in different towns, different kinds of hotels. It like all big names, but using Expedia or Hotels.com is what we use. So after you book 10 rooms, you get a free one. So we've been using that for a while.
Yeah,
It's worked out good.
And we don't have a little short box truck.
Yeah, we also don't have a box truck. We gotta
Like
be
some
picky
people,
where we park.
Yeah, we can't park
Hello
anywhere.
there, crafty trucker, with your nice little expedited truck.
Right.
Whatever. You can just park it at a parking spot. We're actually taking up like 15 spots in their thing right here. Let's see if we can go look. It's right here on the balcony. I'll show you real quick. Check it out. We're turning it around. Let's go take a look. Because the truck's right outside. So. Yeah, you guys got your expedited truck. There we are. Taking up the whole damn parking lot. Yeah, there's a dirt lot right there, but it's a construction equipment lot, and they actually get you towed out of there, the hotel told us. So we had to park right there. You can see we're taking up everything. So you can see there, I came in the driveway, and I nosed down right there, and backed it up right over into there. And that's, the hotel said that was okay. I'm all right. Well, I'm taking up your whole damn parking lot. How's about that? That's what we do. Right?
Yeah.
It's all hazy in here.
I can't tell if somebody needs to be blocked or not. Is this stream named after your wife, the Undertaker? What'd you name the live stream? Shenanigans?
I forget. No, just Friday SmackDown. I don't know. Actually, open this thing up more. Get some air in here for a little bit. So does anybody want to watch themselves live on a live feed? We got it hooked into the TV right now.
Yeah.
Although my phone's
Yeah,
dying.
so if you guys keep seeing me look up, it's because I'm reading it on the TV.
Oops,
No, the heat doesn't affect the electronics in the truck, just my lungs.
Go. God damn it, keep sliding around. Good stuff.
What the hell is talking about?
Pubic lice?
I have no.
Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody's gonna go and tell us.
Somebody's gonna get turned and Chucker's gonna have some fun.
Chaka's even still in here. Why is it all blurry? There it goes.
There it goes. So you get all burnt out?
Yeah.
Aww.
I'm about done. Watch some TV.
Aww.
Yeah, people are just saying dumb stuff now.
Now it gets when we get into these wee hours of the chat.
Yeah. You find a CV name? I don't know. No, I'm not
Does
drunk.
anybody still have CB names?
Yeah, I don't know. Hi, Sean. Good. Thank you, Chaka. TV, that's code for horse porn. Fuck you, Shocker. Just because that's what you're into.
Now I remember I was given a CB handle over 20 years ago. Everybody's calling me Flying J. It's Jeremy. And then the dude that actually gave me that was because one day he and I were going out over 90 in Washington, and I had this weak ass little 300 horsepower Detroit or something like that with the truck I was in, and I was heavy, and this dude would pass me on a hill every time, and then as soon as he got over the hill I'd go flying past him, you know. He's calling me Flying J. That's stupid. Oh, there's already a truck stop called that. Yeah.
He said his is Atomic Blumpkin.
Awesome sauce is kind of cool, actually.
That's so sassy.
Yeah, back in the day when everybody talked on CBs, I guess handles might have been doable, but even by the time, like 97 when I got into trucking, it was already a fading thing, you know what I mean? It was like CBs still...
Well, that's like when I had to come up with names for like Snapchat and Instagram and all that. I was always Welder Chick.
Yeah, I haven't heard
Jabberjaw.
CB handles being used in, like I said, 20 years. So it's more a thing of the old convoy or rubber duck days and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, it just hasn't existed in 20 years.
Well, we could drive for days with the CB on and never hear.
Yeah, nobody even talks.
Nobody even talks. Nothing.
Your CB handle is dumbass.
What are you related to William?
Yeah, you William Worthington's friend or something like that. You asshole. Oh, you guys. I'll tell you what, we've been on for 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
My phone's about to die, so we'll call it on that. How about we go and check out on this?
You know, all I gotta say is this to William Worthington.
Is he in there?
No.
Oh.
Yukon says, William Worthington hates me. He hates everybody.
Hates
He was just
everybody.
always trying to stir up shit and be cool when he's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, William.
Yeah, William.
But we love him.
I don't.
She don't.
I don't like him.
I do. I love William Worthington.
No. Don't like him.
Because William don't hate us. He's just one of our original trolls from a few years ago. He'd be in timeout.
Yeah. Yeah, the moment he comes in
The
here.
moment he comes in, time him out.
Yeah, as soon as he makes a comment, he's timed out.
Yeah, because the last time, well, we went on one of his live feeds and he actually timed us out right away. And it was like, what the hell are you doing,
Yeah,
dude?
so bye.
He's all, because you guys, whatever. And it's like, whatever, dude. Okay.
There's just something about the dude, I can't stand him. I don't like him. I don't know. Some people just, I don't like him.
Some people just rub your bean wrong. What are you going to do?
Yeah, life's too short and this job is too easy to let D-bags rule. Yep.
All right. So, on that note, I guess we'll
Yeah.
do this.
Whoops.
We'll do this very mellow, dramatically.
Can you imagine what he looks like on that moped? With that wife behind him?
I'm sure she's nice.
I'm sure she is.
So anyway, 2 hours and 21 minutes, 2 hours and 22 minutes now. We just dragged this out for a couple of more minutes.
Yeah.
Anyway, phone's gonna die.
Yeah.
Go ahead and check out on that. Thanks for watching. We'll do another live feed when we get stuck again. Maybe even tomorrow night. Who
Maybe.
knows? Right?
Yeah.
It's almost midnight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Bam. All right. So on that note,
Yep.
thanks for checking in.
Yep. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Keep it between the ditches, bitches.
We're gonna continue being lazy and job hopping and write crazy bags.
Yeah.
Even though I think he left a while
Yeah,
ago.
he left like an hour ago.
So anyway, we'll check back.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
Out.
Out.